Hello, I'm Max Black with the Sledge Party, and today we're going to do a little quick video on political corruption, aka the entire system is fucked, so how do we unfuck it? Let's begin by simply saying that political corruption, is the single biggest issue our country faces, and the reason we say that is because it affects every other issue. When politicians are taking lobby money, they are no longer serving the country, they're serving the people that pay them. And to give you an idea of why that's such a big deal, let's look at the potential scope for this. Let's do a hypothetical. Let's say Adani, who's building a mine up near the reef, and it's not a good idea for the rest of the country, as it doesn't provide enough jobs, and it creates coal, which is really going in less demand nowadays, and given renewable energies rise, doesn't make much sense. However, everyone's going ahead with it. So let's say hypothetically that Adani paid politicians for this. Let's say they gave $50,000 to an MP to no matter what, to back the bill that lets Adani do what they want. Now, I reckon you could buy a politician for about $50,000, and if you think about it that way, you could buy half the lower house, 76 seats, for about $3.8 million, which is terrifying, right? So imagine a politician says, I wouldn't sell it, my country, for $50,000. Would they do it for $100,000? Would they do it for $200,000? Because no matter how you look at it, any corporation can afford to do this. I mean, you could buy the entire house, every single political party, for, what, $10 million? Less? More? What does it matter? If you're turning over billion-dollar profits, you can afford to buy a government to do whatever you need to do. That's fucking terrifying. So, the question is, how the hell do we fix that? Well, the first and simple solution is a federal ICAC, and if you don't know what ICAC is, it's an independent commission against corruption. So the idea that we start really investigating MPs that we suspect of corruption, finding out where they're getting their money from, and tracking it back to see if any illegal dealings have been made. The second thing we really need is transparency laws. Again, for the same reason, we need to know where our MPs are getting their money from. Is it privately funded? And if it is, can we trace it back to their tax returns? Is there a reason they're getting paid that outside of their real income from the businesses they own, etc., etc.? The third thing, let me have a quick look. We need to get rid of private money in government altogether. Our idea for this is that when campaigning begins for federal elections, the AEC should give every party an equal amount of money to campaign on, to talk about their policies, not to trash the opposition, not to tell us why we shouldn't vote for someone, but to tell us why their policies are the best for the country. Everyone should get that equally, and there should be no private money funding it. We don't want to see ads being paid by lobby groups to get rid of a different political party. We should be basing everything purely on policies. So these are the three things we propose to really end corruption in this country. We need a federal ICAC, we need transparency laws, and we need to get rid of private money in our campaigning. These are things that we are championing for, and we really want to get some help from the public to really boost these ideas and get them into the public sphere of discussion. To do that, we really need your help. If you could please, check us out, invite some people to like our page, check out our GoFundMe if you can afford to. We only want $1 if you can afford it. But right now, we really just want to raise awareness. So please, share this video, talk to your friends, get this conversation going, and let's fix our fucking government, because it's appalling right now, and we can do a lot better than this. I'm Max Black for the Sledge Party. Thank you for listening.